What the hell is going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Dragonball Z Dokkan Battle during its 6th-year anniversary for the global side of the game. And with it, we are introducing one of the best free-to-play LRs in the game that will soon get an Extreme Z Awakening. But first, we have to take on his event, Master Roshi's new challenge.
Hit my thought. I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watch the cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sensing my home.
Okay, let's hop into the new stages. As you can see, we have Stage 4, Stage 5, and Stage 6, Master Roshi's Valiant Struggle, The Realm Beyond Limits, and Turtle School's Teaching. All three of these stages, obviously Stage 4 and Stage 5, you're going to, as you can see, get training items. In the first one, just the normal training weights, and then the second one, Z Sword. And then in Stage 5, you're going to get a Guru Awakening Medal. And then on the Z Hard, what is that, West Kai? Or East Kai? No, that's not East Kai. One of the Kais, I forgot which Kai that is. Awakening Medal. And then Stage 6, you can get the Awakening Medals for Master Roshi himself in order to turn this SSR into that TUR, and then this TUR into this LR, this buff boy LR. And oh man, is this LR extremely good. And like I mentioned before, he will be getting an Extreme Z Awakening in Part 3, and so that's going to bump up his super attack from level 20 to level 25, and it's going to give him more stats. He just becomes an absolute beast. It's ridiculous. If you weren't planning on grinding this dude out and rainbowing this unit, do it. Do it. He is a cheat code in this game. It's absolutely insane. Make sure you're bringing Bond of Master and Disciple. Now, in terms of LRs for Bond of Master and Disciple, I'm trying to think. I'm sure there's probably a lot of Gohans, maybe. Oh, Vegeta's on there, of course. Bond of Master and Disciple. Yes, indeed. That would include Vegeta and Kaba and stuff like that. So let's actually take a look at the Bond of Master and Disciple Squidod here, which I probably passed already. Did I? Yes, I did. And, oh, yeah, a ton of LRs. Okay, good. That is awesome. So we can go ahead and grab these dudes, and I think we'll be straight there, getting a fat 245% bonus. Make sure you use a support memory, by the way, just because if you use the support memory, which one is this one again? Okay, so it has no crazy condition. Using a support memory is going to be able to give you a quick fulfillment for a mission, because one of the missions is using a support memory. So a lot of times you may forget. Honestly, I forgot to use support memories for God of Destruction events. I beat every single God of Destruction event without using support memories. I legit completely forgot, and that would have made it way easier. So there we go. Just by bringing this card along, boom. Awesome, by the way. Aren't you curious? Don't you want to know how strong you truly are? Stronger than I've ever been. Yeah, so that just bringing that along would have helped tremendously, but I'm a dum-dum. And I legit forgot the entire time. But it is what it is. It's all good. I was still able to beat all 4 stages. And now 4 more stages have come out. Stage 5, 6, 7, 8 with Beerus, Champa, Licor, and who's the last one? Arak? What the hell is his name? Something like that. I forgot his name. But is the Universe 5 got a destruction. Anyway, so very, very easy, as you can see, with a bunch of, that 245%, brother, is going in overtime right there. And as you saw, just because I used the support memory, I got that mission completed. So once again, make sure you're using that support memory. It's going to come in clutch. Speaking about coming in clutch, this LR Master Roshi, brother, if your plans weren't to rainbow him, I'm coming after you, because he's so damn good. It's unbelievable. The man does everything, all right? He does absolute everything. If you want him to nuke, get an 18 key. Get an 18 key super attack because he buffs his attack by 628%, which doesn't even seem fair. It does not even seem fair, but that's what he does. That's what they allowed him to do, which is silly. But hey, that's what they gave him. And then his 12 key, he can stun. He can stun ya. His passive gives him defense and 30% dodge and support and revival skill and an active skill, which gives everyone like 7 key for the turn, which is silly. It's bonkers. Like, the amount of things he does should not be allowed. He does too much, honestly. He really does too much. It's ridiculous. But hey, I'm not complaining, and neither should you, because giving us more strong, powerful, free-to-play units is a great thing, and I honestly think that they should be doing more of that, because what ends up happening is on a lot of these events, right? For example, God of Destruction event, or even Ultimate Clash, or certain Extreme Z Awakenings, right? Sometimes you can run into a brick wall because you don't have the right units, right? Maybe you didn't summon on a decent amount of banners because you were saving your stones for one banner in particular. And so you don't really have the squad necessary to beat some of these events. With more free-to-play characters taking the place of summonable Dokkan Fest units, of summonable legendary units, that's a win for players that aren't going to be, investing their savings into the damn game, right? So the majority of us are casuals. We're not crazy, like, there's only so many Gareshas, there's only so many Truths, there's only so many Nolars. That's why we all know them. We all know them and we love them, right? Because they're the homies. But there's not a lot of them out there. And so you can't skew the game for the whales. You can cater to them somewhat, but you can't skew the entire game, because the majority of money that the game is getting is coming from casual players, because they just outnumber, the whales, like, so much. It's kind of like the Walmart method, right? If there's 1 million people buying $2 items, then you're making more money than if one millionaire bought, a $1 item. Or if one millionaire bought $1 million item. I almost had that right. So yeah, it's like the Walmart method, right? You want more people to pay instead of trying to find the whales and stuff like that. And by doing that, or by how you encourage that, is by making the game free-to-play friendly and make it so people should be encouraged and not feel like they're getting ripped off. That's really, really important. And Dokkan Battle may not be particularly friendly with the sales, but they are friendly with the free-to-play nature of the game and getting the most bang for your buck. And what I mean by that is Extreme Z Awaken, for example. In my opinion, better than a Zenkai system, because what do you have to do for a Zenkai system? You have to summon. You can't Zenkai unless if you summon, right? Whereas in Extreme Z Awaken, all I need to have is one copy of that unit, and then I just need to beat the event. And once I beat the event, now that unit is much better than what they were. I don't have to spend money if I don't want to. I don't have to summon stones if I don't want to. I don't have to do any of that stuff if I don't want to. And oh, by the way, I'm actually rewarded for going into the event and beating it, doing all the Extreme Z battle levels, right? We're getting Dragon Stones off of it. We're completing missions off of it. So you're giving me a double whammy. You're taking this old unit that we don't use anymore, that's no longer in the meta, doesn't work, not good, and you're turning it into a useful unit, and you're rewarding me for doing the content. That is cool. That is awesome. And I don't even mind Instant Extreme Z Awaken on LRs like they're doing here, right? You have the Tien and Roshi. You have the 18 and Krillin. You have the Physical UI Goku. Roshi as well. You have all of those units that are getting instant LRs, or Instant Extreme Z Awaken, sorry. And when I say instant, I mean like fairly instant, right? We have to wait until part 3, but they're still there. And that is super hype for me. That is super duper hype for me. So I'm super into this 6-year anniversary. Like many have said during the JP, best anniversary yet. I still think it's better than the current Tanabata banner that's going on, or Tanabata celebration that's going on the Japan game right now. We'll have to see what the worldwide celebration is like. Usually those are pretty fire as well, though it's funny because a lot of people complained about the celebration last year. So I am interested to see what they think about it and what they plan to do this year. Honestly, I thought it was fine. I thought people just kind of misunderstood the way that they spread out the content. On Global, they spread it out over a few different parts, right? They had a countdown. They had part 1, part 2, and all that stuff. So I didn't necessarily have an issue with it. I actually made a video with Mr. Baby talking about the very same topic. But hey, everyone goes into the game differently. Everyone has like their own point of view. So, I'm not going to argue with someone if they say there wasn't enough content. It is what it is, right? Now, what isn't like it is if you haven't subscribed to the channel already. What are you doing with your life? Go ahead. Click that blue join button. Become a boomer champion like Joe V. Or do it the free-to-play way. Gently rub that sub button. Gingerly ring that bell button. Lovingly kiss the like button. As always, this is Periodic. See y'all in the next video.